Hello and welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking about something that affects everyone, every single day: transportation. That's the way we move from one place to another. We all use transportation, whether it's walking to school, taking the bus to work, driving a car, or flying to another country. But today, I want to focus on one big idea: democratizing transportation. Now, democratizing is a long word, but the meaning is simple. It means making something fair, affordable, and available for everyone, not just for the lucky few. When we talk about democratizing transportation, we mean creating systems so that all people can move around easily, no matter where they live, how much money they have, or whether they own a car. Let's start with a problem many people face. Imagine you live in a small town or in the countryside. There's no train station. The nearest bus stop is 5 kilometers away. If you don't have a car, how can you get to work, to school, or even to the supermarket? In many rural areas, the answer is, you can't. Transportation becomes a barrier, not a solution. Even in cities, transport can be unequal. Some neighborhoods have bus stops every 200 meters, trams that come every 5 minutes, and safe bike lanes. Other neighborhoods, often poorer ones, have buses only once an hour, no metro, and dangerous roads for cyclists. This creates what experts call transport inequality, when access to transport is not the same for everyone. Democratizing transportation is about changing this situation. It means better public transport, more buses, trams, and metro lines that cover the whole city and rural areas. Affordable tickets, prices that everyone can pay, with discounts for students, seniors, or low-income families. Safe travel for all, well-lit bus stops, protected bike lanes, and reliable schedules. Technology is helping this movement. Think about ride-sharing apps like Uber, Lyft, or Bolt. With just a smartphone, you can connect with a driver in minutes. In some cities, you can rent an electric bike or scooter using an app. This makes short trips quick and cheap. Some places are going even further. In Luxembourg, for example, all public transport is free: buses, trains, and trams. In Estonia's capital, Tallinn, residents can ride for free. This removes the cost barrier completely, which is especially important for people with low incomes. But there are also challenges. New technologies often appear first in rich areas where companies can make more money. People without smartphones, credit cards, or internet access can't use app-based transport. In some cities, bike-sharing programs fail because bikes are stolen or damaged. And sometimes, governments don't invest enough money to keep buses and trains clean, safe, and frequent. That's why democratizing transportation is not only about new technology. It's also about policy, the rules and decisions made by governments. Cities need to plan transport so that it connects all areas, not just the city center. They need to think about people with disabilities, older adults, and children. If a city is not safe for the most vulnerable people, it's not truly democratic in its transport system. Why is all this so important? Because transportation is not just about moving from point A to point B. It's about freedom. The freedom to go to work, to study, to visit friends, to explore your country. When transport is unfair, people's opportunities shrink. When it's fair, society becomes more connected, productive, and equal. So, democratizing transportation is about more than buses and trains. It's about mobility as a right, not a privilege. If everyone can move freely, everyone can participate more fully in life. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. Next time you step onto a bus, call a taxi, or ride your bike, take a moment to think about how transportation shapes your life, and imagine how it could be made better for everyone.